Oh my gosh. Sorry about the delay. I'm just getting stuff set up now. And accidentally chatted with a neighbor for way too long. Okay. Just give me a minute or two to get everything all prepped and I'll be right on. Hi, Russian Storm. I fell a little bit behind. I was talking with my neighbor, so I am doing all the things I should have done 10 minutes ago. um, okay. We do that. All right. Is that what we want? Hello, there we go. Zoom this sucker in. Stream number 4. I don't have a lot to show in this one. It's been a busy week outside of projects and things like that. I basically cut a hole in my house to replace some rotten pieces, and that wiped me out for a while. So yeah, today, since I'm finally done with the enemies, I can't really showcase much of it right now just because I currently have my game in a broken state. So I finished all the enemies, working on the weapons finally, because a lot of my weapons, when we're looking at them, if I can find them, and lots of errors. No. Oh yeah, see here. German grenade, and it's complaining, actually you can't even see it on that one, it's complaining that the file is not there because I moved things around. So howdy Blames, both Russian Storm and Blames here. Yeah, cutting holes in the house is way too much fun. Let's see if I can find it quick. I'll show a picture of it. I mean, it looks nice now, but do I have an album? I totally made an album of it. Yeah. Let's go close that off. Yeah, we'll bring that in. We'll have a nice fun little slideshow. That looks terrible. So they put this wood paneling up, the guy that owned the house, and I just wanted to bring the outlets forward, that little outlet, washer and dryer outlet, and pulled the boards off to find this hot mess. Pulled it off even more, went, oh god, this is getting pretty bad. Even duct taped the dang thing. Pulled that off, you can see some black and all this junk. Like, look at that, that's really bad. So then, that was Sunday last week. And so then Monday morning I pulled it off and went, oh god, took all the insulation out and went, okay, I've got plywood on the right, but I've got foam board on the left. You can see the mold on the fronts of these beams and up on the tops. And there's one of my dogs. And it's on this section of the wall. There's like this is one of the corner bedrooms. I think it leaked down. You can see the washer or the dryer vent. Pulled all that stuff off and went, oh god, this is all rotten. That's a video. And there's the other dog helping out. And that's like the in between the first and the basement, but you can kind of see made a little hole. The mold only went up a little bit, so I think I'm okay, but it just ripped right off. Just pulled the whole dang thing off. Cleaned it all off. Even up top, this is where that was really, really black. I did that little corner, looks like it didn't get the best, but put a new board on. Put new foam on. It was about 6:30, 7 o'clock when I finally finished the project. You can't even see these. This is I should have had some more lights on outside. I was really thinking about pulling a vehicle around and just parking it. But on the inside, cleaned all that stuff off. This board here on the right, it kind of looks like that yet, but there you go. Looks nicer. New outlet, new all kinds of stuff, new dryer vent. Looks amazing. And I'm a software developer by day, and I do construction for my own house by night. So I'm pretty proud of that. And I did that all in 11 hours, so I was not feeling good the next day, or even that earlier. So, oh, okay, let's see, what... I had a description in here to tell me what I was going to be doing today, but I don't even remember anymore. It's Sunday, I'm relaxing before work starts. So... yeah, weapons. Let's bounce over to wherever my weapons are. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could get rid of that error message. Bounce through him. Need to do some cleanup here in my... oh, here we go. So I found some different knife sprites. Yeah, I can see that looks kind of like a Wolverine knife, now that I really look at it, compared to the old one. Yeah, because his hand looks like it's over. So it looks fine like this when I made this one. But I wanted to have an alternate attack where he's kind of just slashing for a stealth attack. Dangle bots. So we got that. And then I still have to do some work on the pistol, because I don't want to have the glove on there from Doom. But I like the pistol art. So I also have the reload, because I was kind of debating on whether or not I wanted to do reloading animations or just have the gun disappear and he reloads it off screen. But I think I can get away with having some quick reload frames. But then I've got the MP40 here, and we're not doing MP40, so we're going to be doing a Thompson instead. And we're going to get rid of these separate flash animations. I'm going to have to resize the shotgun, yeah, because of how I'm going to be doing the weapon sizes. I'm kind of bringing them back to their native size. Maybe the shotgun will be fine, I don't know yet. But I've got this here is starting work on my Thompson, so I've got this as a reference, but I don't like that it's slightly at an angle because he's holding it out. I want straight on. So then when we go, lost my mouse, to this, like this little pixelated thing is just the scaled down version of that, and it's like I can use the colors to kind of give myself an idea. And I just have like a mask, a layout here of like the bottom is the front face, and then I've got these two dark marks are the two, like the reticle in the back. That's even the right term to use. I don't know weapons very well. And then like the brown is the handle that goes around the barrel, and then I'll just have to, I'm gonna try and use the colors based on this one to give me a good layout. And I think, do I even have, yeah, I've got the mask. This little mask here is the 64 by 64. And then I have to see if it's any different in size compared to like the pistol or other weapons that I'm gonna have. Because now like the dog attack won't look so dang tiny if I scale it double. So, oh, gosh. Okay. 2 seconds. I gotta quick check something because my dogs are outside right now and they didn't want to come inside because it's actually really nice out. Oh, they're sunbathing. Well, one is. Just behind me. They're out on the deck. Well, I think I'll leave them out there for another 10 minutes or so. They'll be fine. Alright, so... Oh, she knows. So what I would like to do, before we get started on the Thompson, I kind of want to wait till the end to do that. Just so we're not doing art every single stream. I want to fix my sprites on here. Can I get rid of that dang error? Not in here. New tools. Edit. Preferences. Graphics. Oh my god. Why did I like totally miss this? Hey, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. I've been dealing with that. I knew it was there. I've always used it in the past. But, ugh. Good lord. We'll do that one. Okay, so these are all good. We're just gonna, there we go. No, no, no. Okay, so grenades. We want to, this is not a great screen. So we moved grenades. SDL 64. Did we? WDC. Why are you... Why are you weird? Can we find... Because I really don't want to go through each one by one. Can we find the WDC file? Let's open that with Notepad. Crammed yourself all the way over here. Gross. Grenade. Ammo 6 grenade, no. Okay. So what's my... No problem here. It's the same. What are you complaining about? What? I don't... Did it just fix itself? I don't really even know what just happened. Oh. Did I misread? The flamethrower. Yeah. Ah! I knew what happened. It got rid of my sprites. Oh, dang. Flamer... No, not that one. Flamethrower. Yeah, so... Whoops. There's... projectiles. Sniper, bazooka... Flamethrower is supposed to be right there. So, yeah, I moved the flamethrower, but I didn't move the grenade, because I had, oh god, what's all this? Do these. Flame most favorite. I don't like that. Why am I thinking these are my favorite? I like, so, Flames was playing Totenkopf, and I really like the flamethrower on that. I don't want this, I don't use it as Sprite. But it looked a lot nicer than the one that I had. But we're gonna not worry about that for now. I think I tossed him into unused weapons. Yeah. Okay. Do we have... Did I... You know, I try to keep this organized as best as I can. And I just didn't do a good job. Oops. We want insert multiple chunks. Oh, it's one of these pickers. That doesn't work. Let's go flamethrower SDL WC. And we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay, so cool. Yeah, oh yeah, we get to show this one. So one of the things I want to do in the game is ID papers. Which animation you looking at there, Russian Storm? I have a little bit of a delay and I wasn't paying attention to my chat, so which one are we looking at specifically? The pistol or some of the other things that I've got in here, but doggo. Oh, my doggo. Wow. That was a chat that was a little ways ago. The weapon ones. Excellent, thank you. Yeah, so I like the dog one. This dog one. You were referring to my dogs. They're lovely. They're very good dogs. Yeah, I think did I demo this one? I think I was actually going to hide this feature just because it was going to be a secret. But yeah, you get a chance of the dog when it jumps up on you, latches onto your arm and hurts you, so it just starts biting you, and you have to basically bop it off. But yeah, one of the levels in the game is gonna be stealth-based, like fully stealth-based. Every single level, I wish you could do every single level stealthily, but I think that having an option of at least 1 or 2 levels being stealthy, and you can either kill everybody silently and not alert anybody, or you can not kill anybody and get through the whole level and you get 0% kills on it, but it'll give you 100% kills because you took the pacifist route. Can't hear my music. Cool. And so one way to keep your stealth going is to just, you won't have any weapons, but you get to flash the papers. There. I'm gonna move this guy over there. Cool. Move you there. Got so much stuff. 3 screens just doesn't cut it anymore for me. I need 4. Let's close that out. Okay, cool. Yeah, so did that fix everything? Oh, the pickup. That's way over here. Yes. We want to go to weapons. Flamethrower, STL. I think I just copied, or no, I maybe renamed it. I really don't know. Answer box. I didn't lose any other ones. I probably did. Bazooka, STL, BDC. Do we have a pickup in here? Ready, pickup. No, we want a box. Shoot, where did it say it was? That was in the ammo. Crap, where was that? Ammo 1 clip, shotgun shells, shells box, sniper, sniper clip, bazooka, bazooka box. God, this is gonna really screw up all of my my layout order and all that stuff. 684. 680. Well, let's see what happens. We have oh, god damn it. So we fixed that. Only to have to fix code. God, it's all gonna be so. Yeah, we're gonna just get rid of this flash. Pistol. Let's be our pistol. Ready. Rename them a little bit better than A0. Why did I think that was such a cool name? Okay, so we want. Let's get back to our pistol. Okay. So, weapon scale offsets, we won't need those anymore at some point, hopefully. Oh, we need agent. Fix my pistol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if those are going to be correct. I need to. I really would like to redo this just to. Be better. I don't like this. I'm gonna have to probably go in through the reloading stuff and fix that as well. Yes, I haven't, since I've done enemies for so long, I kind of let this stuff sit for way too dang long. But that's fine. I did have it all ready and like just needs to be refined, which is we'll deal with this for now and see if it works. Cool. It's Wolf 3D, does it work? Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, that don't look right. That's the old knife. That's not right either. A bullet puff? Yeah, they're totally not right. Do I have... No, not that one. Not overhead. There we go. Cool. Can we, like... Can't even... It's going to take forever. I have to press... I can't press and hold. Okay, I'm not going to do that. So, we got ourselves... this... sprite. What is that from? Hang on a second. We didn't move the file over. So I don't have the files in the same directory when I do the graphics. I move them over. Where did my name come from? TreeSapThief? Just a random thing on the spot. Because I didn't like Insurrection Man. So Insurrection Man was my original diehard wolfer's name. It still is on that forum. But I didn't have a good idea of a name because I was 14 and I was trying to make a game called Wolfenstein Insurrection because it was my fan game of End of Destiny. And I wanted something that kind of sounded like it rolled together when you said it in a way, but I'm not proud of it. But it works. I think somebody said it the other day. I think my wife said it, honestly. She goes, you know, it's kind of strange that you have such a name with the word thief in it, because if you walked out of a store with a pack of candy or something, you'd feel guilty and walk back in and say, sorry, I didn't mean to walk out with this. And I went, you know, that did happen in my life. When I was a kid, I walked out of a store with a candy bar and I had it in my hand and I went, oh shoot, walked back in and I paid for it. So I wouldn't steal anything. So thief is completely opposite of me. But then I kind of just made it into a funny trope of I just steal sap from trees. So, okay, so that's right, what music is this? Sounds so weird. Let's skip ahead. I don't like that. Oh god. We'll do that. I don't like whatever I was playing. It didn't sound weird. Okay, so oh, there's my knife. That's off by one. That's off by one. Yeah, they're all off by one. Okay. Why are they off by one? Well, do we have any enemies hiding around in here? I know we have one in... God mode on? I just want to make sure. Oh, it looks like he's hurting himself. Oh, there's my rocket launcher guy. Is this gonna do anything? So goofy. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. So, that means that my items here are all goofy. Okay, so we'll fix that. Zoom on in. Okay, so here we have pistol, which is 9. Okay, so they're 2 off here. So because the demo and the death cam usually don't count for sprite number, it gets kind of funny that way. 2 clip box, shotgun, shells box, sniper. I really liked how Linux Wolf did his thing for Legacy. He made like a text file that held all this data in it. Bazooka, so yeah, sniper clip, bazooka box, flamer. We don't have a flamethrower. That's where I'm missing a piece in add chunk. So we want to get that in there. Happens when I don't read quick enough. Is it in here? Is this just the fuel can? That's just the fuel can. It's gonna be in flamethrower. WDC. There we go. That'll fix it. Yep, you're right, Terraformer. I just had to find out which one was missing. So I moved my flamethrower and my grenade or something like that because I was trying to get rid of the old stuff and put new stuff in, and it just broke all the references. And then I just swept it under the rug until I had to deal with it, because I haven't actually been doing a whole lot of programming. I've just been doing the art. So, but I'm like, I don't want to do art today. I want to just do some weapony things. So, there. That still don't look right. That's fine. Oh, that's just, I know why that. What the hell was that all about? It drew a bunch of stuff on the status bar. Okay, so that's goofy because I don't have the pistol stuff correct, because I had different frames of animation, and that's probably this here. We're just gonna -1 that there and do that. So that should be flash frame. Oh, no flash frame. We don't want any flash frames anymore. No flash frame. Because we're gonna drop that code at some point, because I don't want to have to piece together two things. So let's do that. That's not it. Cool, there we go. And there's the reload. Nothing there for the reload. Now I gotta... Okay, so reloading is going to be not 6. It's going to be a little bit more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's, I believe 11 frames of animation. I want to have it, also have him bring the chamber back too, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. So another good thing to do is 0. There's a reloading sound. We're gonna have to do that later. I don't have any of that stuff available at the moment. We're just gonna actually zero that out. These attacks refer looped round by round, reloading animation. So we want to put a new clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On 10. Indexes, that's gonna be 9. So, what are we doing? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Much as I'd like to have all these frames in the animation, sometimes I think they look a little too goofy on a Wolf game. I know some other games have had like, you know, 30 frames of animation, and you see the whole animation frame, and it looks like it was just ripped off of a 3D game, and yeah, it looks smooth and all that stuff if you do it right. But at the same time, I think it's like it's too much for Wolf 3D. I just want him to go down, reload, boom. The reloading in Legacy and Origins for the pistol is pretty straightforward. Ugh. Cool. Yeah, these were all just copy-pasted at some point. Let's try this out. 0, 1, 2, there's 11 frames there. And let's see if it does something. That's not what I wanted. It doesn't draw them. I think that would be in draw. Oh, you know what? So this is the weapon scale, and then there was the reloading scale. We're gonna pop this open in a new window. I gotta go find that tutorial just to kind of bring back the drawing of the scale. Yeah. Because I straight up don't draw them. Reload scale. Pistol is going to be SPR pistol reload 1. And machine gun and next weapon, shotgun, sniper, bazooka, flamethrower, grenade, unused, and dog fight. Unused would be the MG nest. We don't have that put in there yet. Flash scale. Oh, still a lot of weapons out here. Sniper, bazooka, flamethrower, grenade, unused, dog bite. Cool. This will go away at some point. I'm gonna leave it up there for now. Yeah, that and the offsets. All this. Yeah. I don't want it there anymore. Kind of annoys the heck out of me that I'm using it. We're gonna just gut that code. I don't like it. Weapon scale offsets. You're gone. Drop that off. Drop that off. Goodbye. Flash frame. You're gone. Gone. Okay. Getting rid of that reloading thing there. Because what I want to do is if game state reloading else. I'm gonna stick shape num to take my reload scale array. Weapon frame, okay. Is that really all I need to do here? Yeah, because the weapon frame and stuff is all going to be the same structure, essentially. Cool. Oh yeah, and there's my little dog bite animation. I need to clean that up too, because it's really, really finicky. I want it to be a little slower, but it worked for now. Flash frame, we're going to drop flash frame out of all of this. So we don't need nothing of that anymore. Where are you? You're gone too. Heck yeah, we'll get rid of all those. Make these look as normal as they did. I'm just going one thing after another. I gotta finish what I started. Okay. Cool. Too many initializer values. I know. I will clean you guys up. What did I just do there? No. That's gross. One thing that I do like about game design stuff like this is you don't always have to feel obligated to go with the first thing you did. I hate that I have to redo all that work, obviously, but I mean, some of the weapons I just kind of tossed in, and you gotta get a feel for it, like if it fits or not. And most of the weapons I got for the game, they just don't fit because they're all from scattered games. And I kind of decided I want something a little bit more uniform, a little bit more stylized for this game. And we'll get it there. Dang it. I want that back. Oops, I said I was going to get my dogs in 20 minutes ago. Well, we'll just finish this. Get rid of all these numbers. Dang it. Is that good now? Cool. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab my dogs. It's not too cold out today, so they're enjoying it out there, so I'll be right back. Alright. They were plentifully occupied outside as they had gone into the neighbor's yard and stolen one of their dog toys. So, now that we've done that, let's see if our drawing works. It's a little nicer. That looks very robotic. I'll have to fine-tune the frame rate on it, because some of them are going to be faster than the others, but at least I got the frames in there. Well, I really want the hand going over the top of it too, so I might consider... I don't like that fourth frame either, where the gun kind of goes up. Doom is really not like fun about that. I also don't like how small the gun is too, so we're gonna bop that off. Go here. And let's see. What else do I want to do? I can't remember what I was thinking. Oh yeah. Good lord. So, this one here. Oh, no, this will work. Did I change the method? That's all the same. This stuff. Scale weapon to correct size. Yep. That is not what I want. Drop that. Put the old stuff back in there. Wow, it just looks super pixelated, and I wish I had... Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, it just looks ridiculous. So they do look very large. Yeah, that's something for another day. It's good enough for now. But oh, you didn't even see it. I had it on the wrong screen. Pop onto here and there, and we'll pop this on, and I'll give a quick demo of what it looks like. See, it probably looks fine. I mean, let's see if we can quick pop open. Well, not there. We want oof. Getting a little allergies here and there, and I don't know if it's from outside or if it's from that wall project that I did. One of the big things is there was lots of black mold in there, and that's not good for me or anybody. So, could be that. Could just be other things. I haven't had any like asthma problem, which is great. Okay, so I'm looking for videos. I just want to pop open a Eisenfaust video just to kind of get an idea of what the weapon sizes are. Which one? How far are we actually on YouTube? I don't even remember. I did a whole bunch of recordings this weekend, so I'm like into mid-March, and I'm pretty happy with that. Because something's going to happen where I won't have time for it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. See, they have a status bar. And that's where my game differs. Let's pop this open. He's recording a level 11 that I did. Let's see if we can make it like the same size roughly. Yeah, so see, that doesn't look too bad, but I don't like the random colors that show off on this pistol. I should probably touch those up and make them a little bit more uniform, because right now it just kind of looks like a blob of pixels. And I'm also thinking, do I want to put a status bar back on there? I don't know. We haven't really come to that point yet. Yeah, that definitely would look better with a third set of animation pulling the chamber back. But that I'll have to do by hand. We'll add that to our list. Machine gun remake, papers pistol. Yeah, we want reloading. Full chamber. Chamber. Right. Cool. Did I pop this up here so you can see what I'm looking at? Got all these things to do and all that. Well, it's not even everything yet. But what I'm trying to do is enemy alternate deaths. Oh, I might not have them hooked up. That's what that's for. But I'm missing weapon, pistol, fine-tune animations. Cool. Weapon, knife, stealth, slash attack. Cool, so those are in there. I might even have them somewhere in here, but I'd rather make another task for it and then delete it if I don't need it. Cool. All right. So that, close that out. We got all that. Bounce that down. Okay, so we kind of scaled things back to the original way they were supposed to be. Stage all those. Pop that up. And restore scale for weapons. Weapons, fix sprites, and add physical plus loading frames. We'll add some more later, but drop offsets and flashes. Fix sprites and stuff. Cool, cool. Push them up. Cool, done. There's that. Oh, we could probably add some weapons. Since we're in the remaster all, I don't really need a... Wait, nope. WP. Knife pistol. Do we want... We'll just add it to the end. ID papers. We have the ID papers in right now. So that's exciting. Do I have that? No, that's fine. Okay, so... how do we do this? That's right. We don't need that. That's fine. Weapon no clip. That goes somewhere. Yeah, right here. Let's add another one in there. So this one should be ID papers. Ow. Okay, so is being attacked by dog. Oh, I got the greatest function names. Oh, wait. BT ready knife. That's right. That is a knife weapon. That's going to take some tricky moving around because in certain levels it needs to take priority over the other one. But for now we're just adding it in as a whatever weapon. And that's the reloading stuff. PD papers. Copy the knife. And for our ID papers, I know they're all the way at the end. One, it's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me a class 2. We want 5. We're gonna create a new one. That's gonna be ID papers. So then in our T attack function, we got a -2, we got a -1, we got a 4, we got a 1. We have a 2. Oh. Well. Why don't I leave that at 2 then? Because I already left something there. So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, knife attack. Oh, where's my dang dog attack? Bottom of this? Yeah, there we go. Void. Show papers. Launch type. To do. Any enemies in sight will lower their guard, which is a new type. So I definitely want to have something that an enemy has where it's like their suspicion meter or something like that. We'll just call it a suspicion meter. Which makes them more likely to think that you're a spy versus just somebody with ID papers. But we're not doing that today. That's going to be part of the whole stealth package that I'm going to be working on at another time. But this right out of the gate should just give me the weapon. Oops. Want that. Oh, it ain't gonna give me the weapon. Oh. Unused sprite, my horrible handwriting. What weapon do I have? A map reveal. Is it this one? No. MLI. Num weapons. If I equals WP dog attack, or I equals WP MG nest, there. Do I want to do that or and? Exclude dog attack and an MG nest. Cool. Or I could probably just do another way, but that'll work. I feel like I'm missing definitely some points on that just because of how it's set up like this. I don't like it, but it's there. It's what was there. I will make it work. So now all my weapons are massively large. See, he's missing part of his arm. was weird. Okay, so there we go. What? Okay, so that's kind of strange that I totally just forgot to add it in here, and that's probably why you see stupid crap like that. SPRID papers ready. Hey, look, that'll... Totally had a sneeze come out of nowhere. That's awesome. Did I even... I bet I didn't take any meds last night for it. That's probably why. I don't think I did. I fell asleep early. I was watching a YouTuber who, like, built underground tunnels in his backyard. Albeit I'd never do such a thing, because he barely got anywhere and he's 3 years in, and I'm like... I think the biggest thing I want to build is like a little treehouse kind of thing, but that's years from now and I'm not too worried about it at the moment. But it sounds like a fun project to do. Okay. So. Do that. Oh, nice. There it is. Smack. Smack you. Here's pictures of my family. Look at pictures of my family. I have a family. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's cool. That's working to the extent that it should be working. So with that, then we want to go here and we're like, okay, cool, let's go. So 0, frame 1, frame 2, we're going to hold for 50 ticks, I suppose. He's just going to kind of bring it out and then put it back. Flip it open, flip it closed. MLI. Oh, it's off by a frame. Oops. Why is it off by a frame? Did I miscount? Ready? Is it just backwards how it handles it? That's really weird. So we bumped it up one frame. We'll see what happens. What? I'm so confused. Why is it doing that? I have a 50 tick on only one thing. Move it out one more and try it again. So... And now it's like one frame too many. So... Now it's... So I think that's really stupid. What the hell's going on there? Adding it to all of them. Bouncing back through again. Or 1 or 0. 0, 1, 2, 3. Is it the 2 in? I wonder if it's that. We're just kind of tweaking the numbers on the other screen, so it's easier just to do that and then hop back in. It's still 1 frame off. That's what really baffles me. I think it adds... Because then we'll just do... Oh. Forgot to take the 2 off. Let's try once more. Nope, still off by 1. So why don't we try this one more way? We're gonna add 0, we're gonna add 50, 6. Try that instead. It didn't start. Okay. That's what I want. That's really bizarre why it was doing that. I like that better. That looks so much better. Whoop. And open flip closed. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so there's papers. We have stage all those, right? ID papers, blah de blah de blah. There. We have a task for that. Oh yeah, we do. So let's bounce this over here, just show what I'm working on here. This one might go back because it's the one. Papers supersede knife. I might have to. It's not a word. What do you mean, supersede? Oh, thank you for that suggestion of fixing that word. Terraformer, sorry I missed your message. how long ago that might have been. Is it inspired by the ID thing from the Medal of Honor games? Yes. Definitely. I just played Allied Assault. I've had them for like 15 years and I never played them. And so I was playing through it. I'm like, yeah, ID. There was another game that had ID in it as well. But the original Medal of Honor Allied Assault for PC had the ID badge and it used it quite a bit. And I wanted something along the lines of stealth, and I wasn't gonna bother with the ID papers, period. But I feel like it's gonna be an entirely optional thing. Stealth is still active. Yeah, definitely knew the first Medal of Honor games had ID papers. I grew up, like, the first one I ever played was Frontline for the PlayStation 2, and it had ID papers in it, but it was kind of like, I think it had ID papers in it. It was very quick. You barely used it, and it was like, it was there and it was gone, and you didn't use it as you could have in the first Medal of Honor game. I think Allied Assault is technically the first game for the PC. It's the same thing roughly, but it's just like, hey, we made it for the PC instead of PlayStation. So it carried over the same features, I think. I'm just speculating. I don't honestly know. So I really don't want to write the stealth code in here. But we can try. We want... I know. I'll just... We don't have to. God, I cannot write. Stealth. Good. Has stealth. So we have a flag that we're going to use. That'll work. And BT knife ready. Okay, so in here we have weapon info, current ammo. We want to weapon available. How does it use? Because I just took this from some code. We'll just use weapon key. Weapon choice. Here we go. Oh, this'll... Yeah, we'll add it right in here, even though it's supposed to be nice and open-ended. Stealth is going to be a little different. Oh, wait. That's going to be enough for another day as well, but let's say you're in a level, you have the papers, and then you lose them. You maybe want it to jump to a weapon that you already had, so it might just jump back to a current weapon. So, check weapon change. God, that's... I'm just coming up with some ideas in my head, scenarios that'll happen. So let's say you... Well, I could always just not do that. So what's going to happen is, in the level that you have stealth, you get the papers right away. Because then, in between the time you don't get the papers to the time you meet a guard or something like that, that's going to be a problem. So if we just give it to you right away, we won't have any issues. So, click. Didn't want that all making noise. Okay. So, weapon key if game state stealth has stealth, return. So you don't get to choose weapons or nothing unless, where is this used? No, that's fine. Back on up. Get rid of that. Well, then that doesn't even pay for the papers to be in the... I want the weapons to work, but... Holy cow. I'm kind of stumped. I want you to have the choice to switch over your weapons, but do I want you to do it accidentally? So the idea is you can switch to your knife and kill somebody, and you're still stealthy. You switch over to your pistol, stealth is gone because you're just revealed. But the thing is I don't want stealth to disappear if you just accidentally switch to your pistol and switch back when you're away from people. You're not spotted. But the has stealth flag could just determine whether or not in that moment you are stealthy, because if a guy looks at you and you have stealth, he ain't going to care. He's going to look at you and go, he doesn't look like a bad guy. But the moment you flip over that pistol, they're going to see you and go, ah! So, yeah, so that's what we're going to use has stealth for. We want to go to check weapon change. That's weapon available. Check weapon choice. When you've been discovered, we'll just take the weapon away. Yeah, let's see, we don't... Can't change weapons at that time. Can't change weapons while reloading. We can change weapons left, right, and through. Some food for thought. Even though this was more intended for a GZ Dune mod, I was thinking that a disguise would work sort of like invisibility to enemies unless you attack. Yeah, this should have the same concept. And in the idea of the level, right away you would get the uniform and the papers. I wouldn't time it on this one. I don't think I have anything that's going to be timed necessarily, so I'm definitely not going to go with that approach. But the same thing applies for how you want to disguise. The ID papers act basically like the disguise. Now my has stealth flag could also be disguise. But ID papers as the weapon, as long as you own that, would technically be your disguise. So I don't really need a flag for it, because the best weapon should carry that. So I think that's okay. I think that'll work that way. What were we doing again? Oh, these are just buttons. For some reason I thought they were weapons. I'm gonna just assume this is gonna be fine the way it is. Oh wait, I wanted priority of weapons. so check weapon choice. Oops. Does this just loop through the it just loops through it. Then you know, it makes me wonder then here I don't want a priority. So with the priority, we do something like that, and we don't have priority on those weapons, but then everything just basically has a priority of 1. Except for the ready knife ID papers, because then ID papers should take priority. So that shouldn't affect any of that stuff. First choice. I wish I knew. Okay, so oh, there's a last chosen weapon. I don't remember that in there, but that works too. That'll work. So my screen shut off. One of my screens. And it's back. I don't know, the dock that I have, which is really good for certain things, but these screens, it just anything larger than a 1080, I think it starts struggling. And they've always been like that. Ah. Oh, my knee just popped. It's awesome. Oh, that felt terrible. Okay, so it's going to cycle through all the weapons. And if the weapon is available and the weapon is not weapon key... Oh, this is meant for whatever was last chosen, right? When is that set? That's not new weapon, just different. Gotcha. Okay, so that's in check weapon change, check weapon choice. Okay. So yeah, so last chosen weapon is basically if you have multiple weapons per button, and it just kind of cycles through those. That's not exactly what I want for what I was thinking. It should, but I don't think I'm going to worry about bouncing to another weapon when your stealth is blown. I'll just... Well, I would have to, honestly. Duty. That's no good, but that's fine. I'm not going to focus on that right now. We want to... add priority in here, so... Last chosen. Weapon key is pressed and last chosen is greater than 0. Okay, so that would be if I go from ID papers to MP40 to back to ID papers. I want ID papers. I didn't know it did that. Great, but not what I want it to do. Not exactly. I probably would have noticed that somewhere in the testing part of it, because I haven't tested it exactly. And I would have been like, no, I don't want that. So, first choice. Okay, so here is saying if I don't have, I've yet to choose one out of that weapon, grab that instead. But I want priority. Did I even add a type to it? I don't know what type it was. Int priority 1. Must be last priority. That's weapon priority. So is it going to continue to cycle through the weapons based on the key? Actually, that's a good thing to just kind of test out. Oh, they're all shorts. Cool. So what I want to do here is getting a test map. We hop into here, and we're going to cycle through all of our weapons. Weapon available is going to give me has weapon, weapon info, ammo type. Weapon key is going to be 4, which I guess is the item for BT ready knife. Weapon key. Weapon is not available, or the weapon is not of the key pressed. So that's saying the weapon is available. First choice is none. But I'm going to bounce the knife. So then weapon key is 4, weapon info is 5. Pistol. Oh, so current weapon is this. So if weapon key I is what? Oh, this is saying if my weapon key is the same, then and if I is greater than the previous weapon. Gotcha. This is where I would put the priority in there. Yeah, okay. Otherwise, we're just gonna end up bouncing to first choice. Okay. And last weapon priority is less than. Wait. Because it could increase in priority. If last weapon priority is less than weapon info, main state weapon priority. There we go. So this is just going to set the next we'll just use first choice. Equals left. Yeah, we'll just do that too. Come on. There you go. So yeah, and then the rules of having it. I'm just going to give and take it when stealth is blown. So I won't have it to start the level. I'll pick it up with a disguise I could. There. Will that do what I want it to do? So then when we go to knife, first choice is going to be the knife. Then when we get to, what are we on? 8? So the priority of this oh, whoops. Weapon eye. That's what I want. I want that priority. I don't care about the current weapon out. Whoops. So then, when we do that... I didn't want to do that. Have the pistol out. Interesting. Is it not allowing me to change to the knife because of the priority? So that's cool and all. I got the priority, so it basically just takes the most priority weapon, regardless of what you have. But I also want you to be able to switch back to the knife. And I don't have that coded. So, last weapon priority. So that's just going to supersede no matter what. But if the... oh. Yeah, so here, if the weapon key is the same, it's not the same, because we don't want it to be the same. So if we press the same one, so that's just going to null that whole line out. We don't want to check priority if you are on the same line. So then, add that, go back to pistol, it's back. This one should give me the papers. This one should give me the knife. It looks like that's what it was doing. So we're going to close those out. So, okay, cool. So shotgun, papers. MP40, papers. Knife, shotgun. Back to papers. Okay. That's what I want. And it still switches around, but it's still showing the ammo for that one. But that's just drawing the ammo. I'm not worried about that right now. Cool. That's what I wanted. Sweet. Add papers to knife slot. higher priority on ID papers. Stage those two. Commit push. Awesome. Okay, so then on our here we have add the weapon in game. Do we want to? No, we don't want to do it in here. So one of the other options is to toss it into our test slot. Hey, those all are done. We tested it. Sweet. So do we have stealth? Stealth level 0 kills. Stealth. Weapon, knife, stealth kills. You're in the wrong slot there. You want to go over here. Maybe. That's hard to say. Whether or not I want the weapons, knife, the stealth kill action to be coded this time, or right now, or later. What's that? Backlog? Stealth. Handling. Up there. Evades guards. So, in here, we want to say if player has stealth, which is true when ID papers are out, and player is not spotted by any enemies. Player can switch weapons and anything not ID papers makes as stealth false. Enemies, and then spot you, and once your disguise is broken, you cannot switch back to the papers. Now the hard part is if I kill the enemies that spotted me, and I go get another disguise. Or should I just limit that I have more than one disguise object available? Then I would have to check to see if there are active enemies. They would not fall back to obliviousness, but other actors might. Just might. Unless this attack. Right. As long as the active guards haven't seen you yet. Yeah, that's gonna be a tricky one to program in. Might be adding more work than I really wanted to on it, but okay, so that's the ID papers. We had an MG gun somewhere, but it's not ready to go yet. I gotta go through this stuff again and clean it up a bit more. It's a bit of a mess. This is good. I'm glad we got the papers done. I want to call it at 4 o'clock here. So I'm gonna go walk the dogs before the missus gets home. But I'm gonna try working on this dang Thompson a little bit. I think once I get one frame, then the rest of the firing frames are going to be easier to do. Then the reloading ones will be a little interesting. I could probably use the side animation and clean it up a bit, because it's a bit pixely. You can't really see what you got there. And I'll use that. Wish I had high res for these. This would be awesome if I did. It would look better, but the thing is then you might see more Doom, like, pistol-related stuff. So... I don't like that these two are in different... I want to be able to just click and go over. So, like... Oh. I don't want to merge that layer down. I want to merge this one into my forward. Boom. There. When I do that, those are the two I want. So we're just gonna kind of do that. It didn't give me a different color. They're so different. They're so discreetly similar. Why is that not different? This one. This one. Not very different. 11. Is this seriously darker? It is darker. My god, you can barely see that. I don't have my glasses on either. I keep taking them on and off, on and off. Unless that's the wrong way. So what I want to do here is make a nice... That's not the right color. That's still the same color, right? Yeah. So we got that, this barrel here. We're going to kind of pop a couple like that. Darker. Yeah. That one's just too bright. 139, huh? 119. Yeah, we want the 119. There we go. And some browns. One of the nice things I'm going to do is take reference off this. I don't like the checkeredness that I make when I do this. Oh, that's not going to show, of course. Oops, not going to see that very well. Okay. I'm starting to like it. I'm just kind of randomly coloring stuff. What's this look like in terms of color? It's much darker, huh? How bad is this? A little something darker on the outside here, just right there. It's starting to look like from far out. I do see some ishness of a lovely gun, so I'll just keep going with that. I'm gonna get rid of this bar here, though. We're gonna darken that up a bit. Some little darkness right there. That corner needs to be just a hair darker. It's just too much. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna save the crap out of that. I like that. So then we need to get some hands. And we have plenty of those to find. Let's move that on over for a second so I can dig through folders. Thompson, that's just these. Ugh. Excuse me, that was some rough. Where the heck do I have my arms? Hands weapons. We got this. We got a layer rifle. Yeah, so we have these rifles sprites that I had found too, but we're gonna cut the rifle out of it. And the thing is I don't need this hand either. So this one, move on over and do something like that. We're gonna pop it down here. Looks kind of large. I don't like the size of the arm. It just looks large compared to the gun. And the thing is the gun too small? Do I need to increase the size of it? I mean, that might make the barrel look a little nicer. So let's quick check up on some of our other weapons. Yeah, so there's the pistol. So we use the pistol. I think it needs, I think it needs to be just a hair larger. So I'm gonna drop that for a second. Forward. We're just gonna do Thompson ready. And we're gonna actually, what I want to do is we're gonna move the arm just a hair out, just to kind of get an idea of what it looks like. And so like this dark spot here is gonna be definitely the top part of the thumb. So we want to actually do that. I want to increase the size of the Thompson by a little larger. Actually, here's a good thought. Let's just scale it up. And then we'll fix it as we go. Copy, paste. Here's neighbor. Yeah, that'll make it easier. So if we do that, make it just a hair larger. There. Pop that in mask. Is that fine? And we move the arm over by a little bit. Because at this point, then I don't want the nose to be so snooted upwards, because then it just kind of looks like you're holding the gun like that versus down. So then less brown for that would probably be best. But that compared to like the pistol. Now looks a little bit better. Yeah, we'll keep that size. We'll do that. Resize. And once we get through this one, I mean, it's looking pretty good so far, so I'm pretty happy with it. I think one of the things we could do with the Thompson resize is actually drop the top part of this, give the barrel a little bit more, and do that. Boom, boom. I don't know, we don't want to do a dither. Kind of want to do something like this. We do that, 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 that. One more darker pixel. We do actually that. Then kind of cap this, this, this. Give ourselves a little bit more there. There, and there. No. Still not seeing that. So then this here would actually be the reticle, which we would see in this frame here. It's just that itty bitty little thing at the tip there. Oh yeah, that's so much better. And then this dark area is supposed to kind of signify the end of this short barrel into this wide body. And then with the dark spots down here, that'd be your triangular pieces in the sight, iron sight right there. Yeah, yeah, I think dropping the handle and the muzzle makes it look a little bit tilted down a little bit better. So yeah, we'll round off the edges right there. Booper, duper. And then we'll just kind of clean up the pixels and stuff. And then we got ourselves the first frame of her. Actually, why don't we, since we got a little bit more space, can we... I don't know if I want to, though. I wanted to move these over so you'd have like a triangle on each side. So it'd be 3 pixels each. I don't know if I want to do that. That doesn't sound like it's going to look good. Better. Small. I like that. I like what I got. And then we'll use a nice little flash to shoot there. So let's get rid of the mask. Oh wait, we want the mask up. Oh no, it's fitting. It fits at the bottom. So this is gonna be our 64 by 64. Yeah, cool. That's looking pretty good. All right, well, I know I didn't really finish the Thompson, but I finished sort of kind of one frame. And to me, that's pretty dang successful for making art from nothing. Like, that's not me. I'm not a sprite artist, but I'm pretty dang sure this is a good job for somebody who's very, very unskilled at it. So, our music stopped a while ago, I'm sure. But that's fine. We are done here. Thank you for everybody who was able to watch, stopped in, said hi, and have to see what I've been working on. I do find these fun if I have the chance and the opportunity to do these. Doesn't always happen, just because, you know, I've got life to do and don't have a lot of progress to necessarily provide. But I'm happy with this, and I'll post some updates tonight, as I usually do on Sundays from my Twitter account. And, well, what's my milestones here? So, I've got this as my milestones. Weapon art, ID papers, add knife, that got done, technically. MG Nest is just about ready to go. Good ideas to draw uniform weapons. Now, when I say uniform, I mean alike weapons. I technically have that done because I have the ideas already. February is almost coming to a close. I have yet to design any levels. Let's see, code, MG. I have code available for that, or ideas. Gun attack ray tracing. I had that, but it didn't work. Medkits. I don't even know if I want them yet. I haven't gotten far enough along to really know what I want in the levels. And stealth. I want to code the stealth right away. Oh god. Why did I put that there? And then March, April, and May. I'm hoping that I can get these things done in the next couple months, but that's going to be a stretch. But this is just kind of me giving myself a good something. So we're going to keep going with this. And hopefully we can get the weapons done within the next couple weeks is my heavy goal. And March, even though I've got pretty much a lot of functional programming in there, I think I don't know exactly what I want to do with that yet. Everything might get pushed out 1 month just to catch up and refine some stuff. But if we can tackle through the weapons in the next week or so, then things may change. So until then, I'm gonna switch it on over to the farewell post show. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys around. Stay tuned for the Eisenfuss Legacy episodes that are going up every Monday and Friday. I've got quite a few of those up and going, and they've been really fun and really challenging, so those are coming up. And maybe I'll just do these on the weekends if I have the opportunity, so maybe I'll be a little bit more pre-warned, and you'll see them around. Till then, thank you and take care.